Welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the square of 9 and how it helps convert price and time into degrees of a circle. This concept, rooted in market analysis, allows traders and analysts to visualize relationships between numbers, prices, and time in a unique geometric way. By understanding this method, you'll gain a new perspective on how market movements can be mapped and predicted. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just curious about technical analysis, this journey will make complex ideas accessible and practical. Let's start by exploring the basic framework and why this tool is so powerful. Grasp the square of 9. Imagine a two-dimensional table of numbers transformed into a three-dimensional pyramid. Each block in this pyramid represents a number from the table. This visualization helps us see how numbers relate to each other by their angles, sides, and positions. When viewed from above with the number 1 at the apex, the blocks can be stretched into geometric shapes like circles, triangles, and squares, all while maintaining their spatial relationship. This approach makes it easier to understand how price and time interact in the market, setting the stage for deeper analysis. Transformation from a flat table to a pyramid isn't just for show. It's a way to reinforce the idea that market data isn't just linear, it has depth and dimension. By pulling the center of the square of 9 table upward, we create a pyramid where each level and side represents a different relationship between numbers. This helps us see connections that might be hidden in a simple list. The pyramid model also allows us to visualize how price and time can be mapped onto a circle, which is essential for the next steps. Trading, the axis boundaries and price bars on stock charts are more than just lines. They're literal representations of the spatial relationship between price and time. By using the square of 9, we can see how these relationships play out over time, helping us anticipate future movements. This awareness is crucial for traders who want to move beyond basic chart reading and start thinking in terms of angles and degrees. The square of 9 gives us a framework to do just that, making the abstract more concrete. One of the most powerful aspects of the square of 9 is its ability to help us determine the location of price and time relationships well into the future. By manipulating the square root of price and time's position on the square of 9, and using decimal equivalents of circle divisions, we can pinpoint where these relationships will occur. This predictive capability is what makes the square of 9 so valuable for market forecasting and planning. Now let's get practical. The formula for converting a price level or a number of bars or days into degrees of a circle is straightforward. You can use any calculator with a square root function. The formula is mod sqrt n asterisk 180 minus 225 360, where n is the price range, or time you want to convert. This formula allows you to translate market data into a geometric framework, making it easier to spot cycles and turning points. Let's walk through an example. Suppose you want to find the degree for the number 74. Using the formula, you first take the square root of 74, then multiply by 180, subtract 225, and finally apply the mod 360 function to keep the result between 1 and 360. The only tricky part is subtracting the whole number to the left of the decimal point before multiplying by 360. This ensures your answer fits within a single circle rotation, making it easy to interpret on a chart. The mod 360 function is essential because it keeps your result within the 1 to 360 degree range. If your calculation gives you a number greater than 360, mod 360 subtracts multiples of 360 until you're left with a value within one full circle. For example, if your result is 1323.42, you subtract 3x 360, which is 1080, leaving you with 243.42. This step ensures that every price or time value maps to a unique position on the circle. To make things even easier, you can use a precompiled table of degrees for numbers between 1 and 225. This table, often created in Excel, allows you to quickly look up the degree for any given price or time value. The beauty of this approach is that the degrees for static numbers never change. For example, the number 152 will always correspond to 194 degrees, and 9 will always be at 315 degrees, no matter the context. From this point forward, most applications won't work directly with prices or days, but with the degrees of the circle those numbers represent. This shift in thinking is crucial. By translating everything into degrees, you create a universal language for market analysis. Every degree between 1 and 360 represents a unique position on the circle, making it easy to compare different market scenarios and spot repeating patterns. Formula for converting price and time to degrees is widely attributed to Carl Fuchsia. It's been published and shared openly, making it accessible to anyone interested in market geometry. While there are other methods for determining angles, this approach is favored for its simplicity and ease of use. Whether you're using a basic calculator or a spreadsheet, you can implement this formula without advanced tools. Those who want to save time, online calculators and Excel spreadsheets are available to automate the conversion process. These tools let you input your price or time value and instantly get the corresponding degree. This convenience is especially helpful when analyzing multiple data points or backtesting strategies. With these resources, you can focus on interpretation rather than manual calculation. Using degrees to represent price and time unlocks new ways to analyze the market. It allows you to spot cycles, turning points, and relationships that aren't obvious in raw price data. By thinking in terms of angles, you can align your analysis with natural market rhythms, making your predictions more robust. This method also helps standardize your approach, providing consistency across different assets and timeframes. Let's recap. The square of 9 helps visualize the spatial relationship between price and time. By converting these values into degrees of a circle, you gain a powerful tool for market analysis. The conversion formula is simple, and tools like Excel or online calculators make it even easier. This approach, attributed to Carl Fuchsia, is accessible to everyone and can transform the way you view market data. Remember, every degree tells a story about the market structure. Now that you understand how to convert price and time to degrees, you're ready to explore more advanced applications. In future lessons, we'll look at how these degrees interact, how to square price with time, and how to use these insights for better trading decisions. The square of 9 is just the beginning. By mastering its principles, you open the door to a deeper understanding of market dynamics. Stay tuned for more practical strategies and real-world examples.